masculine, this masculine, this feminine here is y'all trigger things in each other, and the masculine has to step back and do some healing work. You know, when the masculine steps back from this feminine, there is regret because it causes some pain. Okay, and that's just part of triggering and healing. Then we have this beautiful card from the Lover's Oracle. It says, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So the female with this group just needs to have trust, believe, and know that, you know, this connection is in union in 5D. It may not look like it in 3D, but it does have union. We have the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So that's spending time together. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go on a honeymoon, but maybe this person wants to get away with you. You know, get away with the female with this group. So let's go ahead and put these aside and get some cards for the other female. So let's see what's going on with the other female here. So with the masculine and this other female. Whew. So let's see here. So we have the Three of Wands. To me, the Three of Wands has to do with, you know, a lot of waiting. It's, you know, watching your ships come in. Trying to watch for the sun to rise over the horizon. Waiting and being hopeful for things to work out in your favor. It does show some distance. We have the Death card. Death card usually, to me, represents transformation. When it comes to this connection, though, because she's got this tear, it just seems to me like maybe this is the death actually means an ending for this connection. You know, they tried to work on it. They waited. There's been some distance, and then it's just not working. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. But he's charging in, you know, sword first. Like he's not paying attention who he's going to tear down or run down in the process. But it just looks like this connection isn't working. And it's like someone is hauling ass. You know, they're hauling ass, whether they're hauling ass out of the connection or they're hauling ass towards the connection. That remains to be seen. Let's look at some more cards. So we have stripping down feminine beliefs. Possibly this masculine has this certain way of thinking how a woman should act, how a woman should behave. And this woman doesn't fit the bill. This doesn't fit his his normal type. And it's like he's tried to fit her into somewhere where, you know, a stereotype where she doesn't belong. Then we have despair. I'm drowning in my despair for you. But the thing about it, he's reaching out. So he's tried to reach out. He's tried to do the work. But he feels like he's drowning, and despair. You know, there's a lot of sadness in that. Then there's gossip. I'm ashamed of what I've said. So this masculine has talked ugly about this female. You know, that with the Knight of Swords, he ran his mouth first and regretted it later. So yeah. It's like he ran his mouth and couldn't back it up when it comes to this connection. Let's see here. And maybe he's dealing with it to me, because this card, I love, I'm going to tell you something. This is one of my favorite cards. In all my decks, this is one of my favorite because, you know, she's like she's standing in her power, her feminine goddess power. She's walking in her authenticity. She's being her true self. Fuck what anybody else thinks. She's not going to fit in anybody's box. And it's like this masculine just doesn't like it. He don't like it. So let's look at some of these cards. It says, moving on, escape. So this masculine's moving away from this feminine. And it says, new level of growth. It's like this was a learning experience for this masculine. This is to help him grow, but not necessarily meant for him to stay in it. Then we have this card. It says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Do what's right for you. If you're the feminine that picked this pile, if you feel like you should transform and change and stay in this, then so be it. That's your choice. If you feel like you should move on from this situation, yeah, do that too. Your final card is, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So again, to me, that's just clarifying that things aren't working out, that your intuition is already beeping, alert, alert, alarm, alarm. You know, we ain't doing this. So with this connection, it's not working. So when it's time for somebody to cut the ropes, cut the cords, and the woman in this, she needs to walk in her authenticity. Don't for a minute give a shit about what that man thinks or says. Just be true to yourself. Whether you chose to pick this pile or you chose to pick the first pile in this pile one, whichever one you resonate with. But whether this is the other woman or not, this woman needs to really step and get moving, because their connection, they're not jiving. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. You have a great day. Bye-bye.